Welcome to the Psychology and Physical Training channel. Have you ever wondered what makes someone intelligent? A question of intelligence, a concept so integral to our lives, yet so elusive. It's often seen as the golden ticket to success, but what exactly is it? Some view intelligence as the capacity for logic and understanding, while others see it as creativity or emotional sensitivity. The differing perspectives make defining intelligence a challenge. But here's the million-dollar question. So how can we measure something as complex and multifaceted as intelligence? Characteristics of a good intelligence test. A good intelligence test needs certain characteristics to ensure it measures what it's supposed to measure. Let's delve into the 4 major characteristics that define a good intelligence test: reliability, validity, standardization, and practicality. First up is reliability. This is the consistency of a test. Imagine you're taking the same test twice. If the test is reliable, your scores should be pretty similar, give or take a bit for things like your mood or the weather. So, in a nutshell, a reliable test is like a dependable friend. It's consistent, it's stable, and it doesn't change its mind every 5 minutes. Next on the list is validity. Now, this might sound a bit technical, but stick with me. Validity is the extent to which a test measures what it claims to measure. Let's say you have a test that's supposed to measure intelligence, but it's full of questions about celebrity gossip. That's not a valid test of intelligence. It's a valid test of how much reality TV you watch. So, a valid test is all about being truthful and genuine. The third characteristic is standardization. This is about fairness. A standardized test is one that's administered and scored the same way every single time, no matter who's taking it. This ensures that everyone is on a level playing field. A standardized test doesn't play favorites. It's like the referee in a soccer match, ensuring everyone plays by the same rules. Our final characteristic is a practicality. This is about how easy the test is to administer and interpret. A practical test doesn't require a PhD to understand. It's straightforward, it's clear, and it gives results that can be easily understood and applied. It's like a recipe that tells you exactly what to do and how to do it, without any fancy jargon or complicated steps. But why are these characteristics important? Well, imagine you're a psychologist trying to measure a client's intelligence. You need a test that's reliable, so you can trust the results. You need it to be valid, so you know it's really measuring intelligence and not something else. It needs to be standardized, so you can compare your client's results with others. And it needs to be practical, so you can use it easily and effectively in your work. These characteristics aren't just boxes to tick, they're fundamental aspects of a good intelligence test. They ensure that the test is accurate, fair, and useful. They protect individuals from unfair or misleading results. And they help psychologists and other professionals to do their jobs effectively. So the next time you hear about an intelligence test, whether it's in the news, in a psychology class, or in a conversation with a friend, remember these 4 characteristics. Ask yourself, is this test reliable, valid, standardized, and practical? Remember, an intelligence test must be reliable, valid, standardized, and practical to be considered good. Types of intelligence tests. Now that we know what makes a good intelligence test, let's explore the different types of intelligence tests. First off, let's talk about IQ tests, perhaps the most well-known type of intelligence test. IQ, or intelligence quotient, tests are designed to measure a person's mental agility. They primarily focus on cognitive abilities such as logic, problem-solving, and pattern recognition. The Wechsler Adult Intelligence Scale and the Stanford-Binet are 2 of the most commonly used IQ tests. These tests provide a numerical score, but remember, it's just one aspect of intelligence. Now let's move on to emotional intelligence tests. Emotional intelligence is the capacity to understand and manage your own emotions, as well as the emotions of others. Emotional intelligence tests, like the Mayer-Salovey-Caruso Emotional Intelligence Test, assess abilities such as recognizing emotions in oneself and others, using emotions to facilitate thought, understanding complex emotions, and managing emotions. Emotional intelligence is increasingly recognized as a crucial skill, especially in interpersonal and professional contexts. Next up, we have multiple intelligences tests. This concept, proposed by Howard Gardner, suggests that intelligence is not a single unified ability, but rather a combination of several modalities. These modalities range from linguistic and logical mathematical, which are traditionally recognized in schools, to others like musical, spatial, bodily kinesthetic, interpersonal, intrapersonal, and naturalistic intelligences. A multiple intelligences test aims to identify these different strengths and weaknesses. It's a broader view of intelligence, one that recognizes that we all excel in different areas. Each of these tests, the IQ, emotional intelligence, and multiple intelligences tests, measure different aspects of intelligence, and thus, they have unique features. IQ tests rely heavily on cognitive tasks and problem-solving exercises. Emotional intelligence tests, on the other hand, delve into emotional awareness and management. Multiple intelligences tests, meanwhile, offer a more holistic view of intelligence, recognizing a variety of strengths beyond the academic realm. It's important to note that these tests are not definitive measures of a person's abilities or potential. They each offer a snapshot of certain aspects of intelligence, but they can't capture the full complexity of the human mind. Just as there are many ways to be intelligent, there are many ways to measure intelligence, and these tests are just a few of the tools we have at our disposal. Remember, intelligence is not a fixed trait. It can be nurtured and developed over time. So whether you're a logical thinker, an emotional guru, or a naturalist at heart, there's a type of intelligence that highlights your unique abilities. And there's a test out there to help you understand those abilities better. Each type of intelligence test offers a unique perspective on our abilities and potential. The impact of intelligence tests. So, what does all this mean for you and me? Well, intelligence tests in their many forms and facets have a profound impact on both individuals and society as a whole. They're more than just numbers on a page or a score on a screen. They're tools that can shape our understanding of ourselves and others around us. Think about it this way. When we take an intelligence test, we get a snapshot of our cognitive abilities. This can help us identify our strengths and weaknesses and guide us in making decisions about our education or career paths. For instance, a person with a high verbal intelligence might excel in a profession that requires strong communication skills like teaching or public speaking. On a larger scale, intelligence tests play a vital role in scientific research. They allow researchers to study human cognition, investigate the nature of intelligence, and explore the factors that can influence it. From genetics to environment, these tests provide the data that fuels our ongoing quest to understand the human mind. But it's important to remember, intelligence tests are not definitive measures of a person's worth or potential. They are tools designed to provide insights, not to limit or label individuals. So whether you're a student trying to decide on a career path or a researcher looking to unlock the mysteries of the mind, intelligence tests can be a valuable resource. Intelligence tests, when used correctly, can provide valuable insights into our capabilities and help us make informed decisions about our lives. The complexity of intelligence. As we've seen, measuring intelligence is no easy task. It's much like trying to measure the vastness of the ocean with a mere teaspoon. We've explored the key characteristics of a good intelligence test, delving into the necessity for reliability, validity, standardization, and practicality. We've navigated through the various types of intelligence tests, from traditional IQ tests to newer models that incorporate emotional and creative intelligence. We've also touched on the profound impact these tests can have, shaping educational paths, career trajectories, and even our self-perception. But it's essential to remember that these tests are just tools. They provide a snapshot of our capabilities at a given moment, not a fixed measure of our worth or potential. Intelligence is a multifaceted gem, encompassing an array of cognitive abilities, skills, and potential. It's dynamic, constantly evolving with our experiences and learning. So next time you think about intelligence, remember, it's more than just a number. It's a complex interplay of abilities, skills, and potential that makes us who we are. And if you like this video, do not forget to subscribe and follow the Psychology and Physical Training channel for more videos. Thank you for watching.